It all started as a way to give back. Ralston Cash wanted to help families who lost a parent to cancer during Christmas time. The simple act of kindness has now turned into something more, all thanks to these t-shirts. His face is recognizable with the mustache curl and the long hair. Ralston Cash definitely has a unique look.
I'm kind of in a situation where I can't shave it now. I might have to get mustache insurance.
That's because of the charity he founded that is now taking off.
And you see people stand up with my shirt, and then you see little kids run around. It's like the most humbling feeling in the world.
Inside the Drillers team store, Cash knows exactly where to go. The clothing rack lined with his t-shirts featuring his unique look.
He was like, man, this is your face. I was like, finally somebody gets it.
But it's more than just a cool shirt.
I had to contribute my life to do something for the kids.
At the age of 3, Ralston lost his mother in a car accident. He was raised by his grandparents, who he calls mom and dad. At the age of 20, his dad passed away to cancer. 6 months later, his nephew.
I was fortunate enough that I had enough income that I could take care of myself, but it never really hit me that there are a lot of people out there that struggle after a parent passes away to cancer.
That's when he got to thinking.
So my goal was to be able to benefit a family that had lost a parent to cancer in the previous year during the holidays, so they understand that the world still cares and people still love them and there's still hope in the world.
It's an idea that has taken off. I'm told within the first month they've already matched their goal. At any given game, you'll see fans with a t-shirt. Fans even draw him pictures.
I'm putting that on my locker.
But that's not all. People are offering to match contributions, and other local companies are looking to brand his likeness. What started as a $1,000 goal to help one family for Christmas has now become 10 families who will be surprised.
And Cash sets him down in order.
To be able to help 10 families, and you know, I can't change the world, I can't change everyone that's in a tough situation, but that doesn't mean that I can't wake up and try to change at least one person's. And if I have a chance to change 10 families with the support and love of everyone, you can't beat that. And there's no feeling that I could have on that mound that would ever compare to knowing that I was able to do that.
If you would like to help the cause and buy a t-shirt, we have the link on our website, fox23.com. Just click on our story. Martina Fox 23 News. I wanted to profile one player that has been making major plays in every game so far in this OU season. That's cornerback Zach Sanchez, who's becoming a big name on the already sound Sooner defense. The Sooners tell us Zach Sanchez is one of the toughest players on the team. Against Tennessee, many players didn't even know if Sanchez would play after being injured against Tulsa when he hurt his shoulder. A week later, he was back on the field against the Vols and grabbing an impossible interception in the third quarter. The INT gave Sanchez a pick in 4 consecutive games dating back to the Sugar Bowl last season. And now Sanchez leads the Big 12 in interceptions. In fact, we found out his play on the field is helping empower his teammates too.
Man, you know, Zach is taking the lead on the interceptions. You know, in the secondary is real big, trying to see who can finish the season with the most. And right now he's trying to run away with the lead.
I want to see what the record was for consecutive games with interceptions. It was Illinois' Al Broski, who had 15 interceptions from 1950 to 1952. Zach will need just a few more. Well, since November, Trey Morrison has been training nonstop here at the Hurricane Training Center for his first match in the ring, not only just to honor his dad, but also to create his own path too. It's a sport Trey Lippy Morrison grew up around, but didn't pick up until a few months ago. Trey's dad is the late Tommy Morrison, a heavyweight world champion nicknamed the Duke. As a kid, Trey boxed with his brother and told me he pictured himself in the ring. Now he feels his dad with him.
Just picture him, you know, and just telling me that. I mean, you just push yourself through something you didn't think you had to.
But now it's Trey's chance. Talking with his trainer, Pepe Johnson, he told me he saw something special in Trey from the first day he met. He also told me the similarities to his dad are there, from footwork to his gestures.
It's like Tommy Morrison walked in the gym, you know.
He told me Trey has the moves and the right mindset to become a champion.
You know, because he's got some big shoes to fill. He said he wanted to be better than his dad. I mean, his dad was like one of the best heavyweights out there, so I hope he can do it.
And even though Trey is working to create his own path, he will do one special thing to remember his father.
I actually have his original trunks that he fought in, and I'm going to wear those, and they were going to stay the same. They were going to put my name on it, but I told him to leave his on there.
Now, if you'd like to see Trey, his fight is this Saturday at the Buffalo Run Casino and Resort in Miami. Live from North Tulsa, Martina Fox 23 News. Yeah, Nathan, now the winner of this game will most likely be the #1 team in the state when the new polls come out. And as you can see, Union fans are still behind me. They might be celebrating a certain big win. It was a matchup billed as Union's offense versus Owasso's stingy defense. Owasso and Union, the two top teams in the state, battling it out. Union up 6-0, and this game was a defensive affair. Jack Aliswa gets the pick and is able to run it back a few yards before finally getting taken down, only for Union to throw it right back. This time, it's in the end zone, and Owasso will get the pick. Union would get the touchdown. Finally, inside the Rams 30, Mason Farquhar finds Zach Fisher, who does the nifty move to break free. Union goes up 13-0. A scary moment, though, to end the half. Davis Harker goes down in the final play. The refs called half early and carry Harker off the field. I checked in with Union's athletic trainer, who tells me he is okay. They did it for extra precautions. To start the second, Union comes roaring out on 2nd and 7. Mason Farquhar finds Halton Fox for the big touchdown to expand the lead 20-0. Owasso answers this time. Gabe Neff to Jalen Johnson diving in the end zone. He'll run off in jubilation. Well, Union will win this game 37-13 tonight. Now, this was a game that was more of a second half game, and Union's quarterback Mason Farquhar told me they're a second half team. I asked him who won tonight. Was it the offensive play or the defensive play? I'll have your answer tonight. Coming up on Fox 23's High School Football Tonight. Reporting live from Union, Martina Del Bonte, Fox 23 Sports. A full house, that's what they're expecting here for tonight. Now, they just opened the doors, and there's a sprinkling of fans. I'm seeing the Union student section coming on in. Now, we've been here for a while now, and we found out that people were buying tickets up to the last minute.
Two adult.
Since tickets went on sale Wednesday, Mike Ward tells me they sold around 2,000 tickets.
I have been real busy.
And they're expecting even more.
Oh, we're expecting a pretty good crowd. I'd say close to 10,000 people.
Many people I spoke with are coming to snag the final tickets, like Zakia Maroof, who needs just 4 more to watch her son play.
Every year I come there, so we don't miss any games.
And that's sentiment from everyone.
Get that feeling from all the people coming up to buy and all the people here that work here.
Go Union!
Now, this is not only a pride game, but it has a lot of implications for the players. I'm going to go work on that story and bring it for you tonight on Fox 23 News at 6. Reporting live from Union, Martina Del Bonte, Fox 23 News.
Loving this football weather, Martina. Okay, looking forward to it.
There is so much excitement here as all the fans are beginning to pile into CenturyLink Arena. Now, I was talking to many people today who told me that there was no money in the world that would stop them from cheering on their favorite team. Here at the Mattress Factory, you can find someone from any state.
Cambridge, Wisconsin.
Kansas City.
Stillwater, Oklahoma.
That found their way to Omaha.
It's always worth it. I've gone to Boise. I've gone to all sorts of places that I normally would not have gone to for the sole purpose of watching the Badgers.
Patty Kendall has been following the Badgers since the 1970s. She told me she got cheap seats for her and her family for about $76.
I've not turned down any ticket for any price.
I found other fans who shelled out even more.
150.
And would have spent more depending on the price.
It depends on the seat. It all comes into effect.
Carter Ivy and his dad are big Oklahoma State fans.
Go Cowboys.
And price didn't matter for these two because Carter wants to see some redemption.
They played Oregon 2 years ago and lost, so I think they're going to beat them this year.
But I did find some Kansas fans.
I would not have missed it for the world.
Who just didn't want to pay up. Instead, they wanted to hang out.
All my friends are out here. I mean, sun shining. Why miss it?
Which doesn't make too much sense to these Badger fans.
If you drive 8 hours to come here, you'll definitely be going to the game. Because otherwise you can just stay at home and watch it at a bar at home.
Now, guys, as of today, the ticket cost is $150. Now, Oklahoma State takes the court in about 20 minutes. I'm going to go ahead in there, and I'll have post-game reaction for you at Fox 23 News at 10. Reporting live from Omaha, Martina Del Bonte, Fox 23 News. It's the coldest night of high school football so far as the players are warming up behind me. But who won't be able to are the fans in the stands who are doing what they can to stay warm. We caught people bundled up in the stands with blankets, scarves, gloves, and anything else that will keep them warm. But they're saying it's not enough. What are you going to do to try to stay warm tonight?
Snuggle with my mom. Drink some hot chocolate.
How cold is it on a scale of 1 to 10?
14.
You're shivering.
And it hasn't even started.
Now, the weather's not the only hot topic. This game between Booker T and Sand Springs has major playoff implications. We'll have highlights plus post-game interviews tonight on Fox 23 News at 10. Reporting from Sand Springs, Martina Del Bonte, Fox 23 News.